Nimrod comes out in just a few hours, and I want to go over a few decks that I made that I think will be the best Nimrod decks. My third deck here is a series/pool 2 deck, so if you're interested in that, check it out. This is my Death Wave Nimrod, your standard Death Wave package. You have She-Hulk in here as well, that works very well with the wave. You have your classic things that you want to kill off, like Bucky, Barnes, Wolverine, and you have all the ways to kill them off with Carnage, Venom, and Deathlock. And of course, those are going to work very well with Nimrod, but you do want to cheat Nimrod out if possible. So that is what the wave is there for, is to get the Nimrod out early if you can. And then we do have Enchantress I have in here because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of armor being played right now with the release of Nimrod. So playing Enchantress to counter those armors, and also Devil Dinosaur, of course. So gonna try that out and then be able to kill off our Nimrod or our Wolverine if possible, if our opponent does put down armor in a lane. Now, unfortunately, with this build, the only way to cheat Nimrod out early is by playing Wave. I did consider Electro in this build, also Psylocke, but I just thought that it wouldn't be that synergistic with the rest of the deck to put those in. So I went with this package here, and Destroyer I think is really going to be great in this meta because not only are people going to be running a lot of Cosmos, so you could just throw down a 6 energy, 15 power, but if you can manage to kill off your Wolverine and your Nimrod with the Destroyer, or multiple Nimrods with Destroyer, then that could be a very, very powerful last turn. Next up, we have the Nimrod Galactus build. Kind of similar, of course, to a regular Galactus build, but we have Nimrod in here that allows you to play Galactus on an empty lane on turn 6 and still actually have a very good board. As shown in the video that we saw for the trailer, if you have Nimrod down on, the best case scenario is going to be Nimrod being on the left location and then playing Galactus on the right location. So then Nimrod dies, and then he spawns another copy in the middle and on the right side, and then Nimrod dies in the middle, spawns another copy on the right. So you end up with Galactus plus the 2 Nimrods, and then if you have Wolverine down as well, you're going to get some extra power there. So it's a very strong finisher. And yeah, we also have Shuri here, as also displayed in the video. Shuri into Nimrod into the Galactus. That's like the dream wombo combo. I did throw in the standard ramp package with Electro and Wave to get out the early Galactus, get out early Nimrod, of course. Then we also have Killmonger in here, just in case our opponent plays Debris or he gets some random squirrels or something that we need to kill off. And it does synergize with Death. I thought it would be a pretty cool idea there. We have Daredevil in here, just in case we want to play Galactus on turn 5, because with Electro, we will be able to do that. Or with Wave even. So just being able to see if our opponent can disrupt us with maybe an arrow or something could be pretty necessary. The very good thing about the Galactus build is that even if your opponent does put down a Cosmo on that Nimrod lane or an armor on the Nimrod lane, it doesn't really matter because you're playing Galactus on the other lane and Nimrod will still die and proc. And last but not least, I did build a Pool 2 or Series 2 Nimrod deck as well. And I think it's a pretty solid build. It's kind of got the same pieces as the other ones, but we also have a Koye in here that can buff up Nimrod. And every buff on Nimrod is pretty good because it's an extra. It's not +1, it's basically +2 because you're getting the 2 copies. And then, of course, a buff on Wolverine is fine. And we have Nova in here for added buff on your guys. It's a pretty well-rounded build, I think. We have Shang-Chi and Enchantress just for the Enchantress still, again, with the armor to turn off armor from your opponent, but also does work very well against Devil Dinosaur, which you probably will see in Series 2. It's got the standard Destroy package with Nova, Bucky, Barnes, which is very strong at the beginning of the game. America Chavez to just make the deck more consistent, get you to those Destroy cards faster, and also Okoye faster, and then Iceman just because it's a solid 1-drop. And these are the decks that I'm going to be jamming tonight on stream. I'm going to be trying them out. I'm going to be trying out other stuff, of course. Depending on how it goes, we're going to make some changes. Hope you like the list that I put together here, and if you have any suggestions or any feedback, please let me know down below. Always love to hear from you guys, and thank you very much for watching. Peace out. Enjoy the new season.